Life prior to treatment was hell, to be completely honest with you. The fatigue, waking up tired and just complaining, mood was just didn't want to do anything. I came here because of a friend and someone giving me the comfort, like, hey man, just get your levels checked. But the fears, you don't like talking about maybe bedroom issues, or as a dude, you kind of want to just put some dirt on it and not talk about it and you're fine. But there's no harm in just actually coming and just getting your levels checked to see where you're at.
I'd say Marcus's first issues would just be that he felt like he was not the person he wanted to be. He felt he just couldn't be that kind of guy. Sluggish and a bit down. He felt like he had low energy and just did not feel good, and he wanted to just feel better and make his life better all around so he could have more time with his family and do more things that he wanted to do.
2005, believe it or not, I deployed, and coming home from deployment, I was having some issues with sleeping and just energy levels, and just not feeling like I should. Went through a lot of primary care physicians to try to find some help with these energy levels and with just lifestyles. And every day, just a consistent battle, just not feeling up to par. Was diagnosed, they would say it would be depression, and also with sleep apnea and all these other issues. I'm like, no, I'm not depressed. There's just some issues where I'm just not feeling good, not sleeping well, low energy. They just kept trying to pump me full of pills, to be honest with you. Some people treat the paper, they don't treat the patient. And a lot of times I was going just weeks with and without treatment. And it was almost like a roller coaster, a lot of ups and a lot of highs and lows. And I couldn't find that balance, and it actually kind of made things worse. So I went to other providers, actually a couple different locations, but I found Limitless Male, and they do what's right, and they treat how you feel. They treat the patient. A lot of people were saying, man, you're too high, and I still didn't feel good. And being here, they ask you, how do you feel? And they go off of what you say and what you tell them versus what the paperwork says.
He came from another clinic in Des Moines. He was not satisfied with the care he was receiving there. His initial numbers were in the mid to high 400 range, and by now, 6 months later, his numbers are in the mid to high 800 range. And we do realize that every patient is different, and what we try to achieve here is just to make people feel good no matter where their number is within reason. Our goal is always to make the symptoms resolve with the least amount of medicine possible and have the patient feeling as good as they can. He would just feel like he needed something to help him get through the day. He is in the military and he works a lot of different shifts. He travels a lot. So he just felt like he needed energy to help him function in his job, and also then be able to function at home with his family and his day-to-day activities. So we were here to try to help him do that with our treatment.
If you're not feeling up to par, the society's quick to push a pill on you, and you might be just masking the problem, where you just gotta give your blood to see what the numbers are. A lot of people come up to me and ask me, man, I'm just not feeling the same, I'm tired. The first thing I ever say to them is, man, have you got your levels checked and see where your testosterone's at? The greatest thing about coming to Limitless Male is the balance that they offer and just the knowledge they have as far as different products. Coming with just TRT, learned that it could also raise your estrogen levels, and actually prior to coming here, that was another issue I had at another provider, is they didn't offer the estrogen blockers that Limitless Male offered me. The balance was important, because not being on the estrogen blocker, I found out, was just as bad as having low testosterone. This is probably one of the best things I do as far as making me who I'm supposed to be, giving my life back. When I was off and down, it was seriously, I wasn't myself. It was depressing. But being on TRT and other products, it gives me my life back. It's so critical to you being happy, and it's changed my life.